Hi, Jay.
Hi.
What do you tell your guys before a very important Game 6?
Well, keep that in the room. I'm not here to put it out in the media what we're going to outlay to our players here, but needless to say, we'll be ready.
You were in the opposite situation last year, down 3-2, so you know that a team that's trailing 3-2 can come back and win this series. Does that help you and help your team maybe in preparation for this?
Well, I think where our focus lies is on making sure that we bring our best game of the series here in game number 6. We understand what the challenge is. We understand where we're playing the game. We understand the strengths of the other team. But in the end, we think if we bring our best game, we're a tough team to beat. Which one's our third line? That's the way I look at it. That is the way I look at it. You guys put numbers on the who's where and whatnot.
The line with Ogle and Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, like we move pieces around the chessboard all the time, and I think on any type of good hockey team, you get contributions, regardless of where the perceived line number is.
How do you work with 7 defensemen? Are you very conscious, or Dave is, to get that 7th guy in right away so that he's not sitting too long?
Yeah, I think different games play out differently, but yeah, that's the hope, is that you don't want anybody sitting for long. You want to make sure that they're up and running.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How would you assess the play of Kyler Yamamoto in this series?
He's done a lot of good things. He's a big factor in our forward grouping. Our team is where it's at, and that's in large part to the contributions of everybody in our lineup. You know, Kyler plays on the penalty kill. He plays 5-on-5. I feel comfortable moving him around the forward grouping, and you know, he's been a reason why we're at where we're at.
Just talking to him, his confidence he's still got it. It's not like he feels like he's not contributing, and he says he's just this close to breaking out. Do you feel that too?
Yeah, well, I see him all over the chances for finding himself in good areas. Eventually, he's one of those guys that keeps pounding away at the rock. Eventually, it splits.
Hey, Jay, just going back to that Fogle line, they're doing a good job of kind of pinning the other line in their own zone and cycling and creating opportunities that way. When they play that well, are you more adamant to get them back out there? Or how does it kind of work when a line is going that well, knowing that you still have their 2 big guys?
Yeah, the way I look at it is I think we're at our best when our team is in a rhythm. And when we're in the rhythm, everybody's playing. It's not just one line. It's not just 2 players. It's everybody. And, you know, I think those guys are a big part of when we're at our best. They're playing at a level where they spend their shift in the other team's zone, but they help us get into that rhythm where we're bringing the game to the other team.
Jay, throughout these playoffs, we're seeing, and I don't know if it's more and more, but it feels to me like it's more and more road teams winning games and road success. Is there that big a difference now between home ice and being on the road in the modern NHL?
You know, I wish I had that answer for you. But, you know, the way we go about it, the biggest difference is who has last change. But the way we go about it is we want to play a brand of hockey or a type of game that translates wherever it is you play. And whether that's home, that's road, it doesn't matter. You know, for us, I think where we're at in the life stage or maturity level of our team, you know, I don't think much phases our group. You know, in the end, we're going to be tasked with trying to close out this series on the road in Los Angeles in game number 6, and I think our group's up to it. Good. Thanks, guys.